Hello, and you're very welcome to Micro Cooks. And today we have something special. We're going to use a very unusual vegetable, one that's not used half enough. It's called celeriac, and we're going to make a soup out of this. A celeriac and apple soup. Nice creamy soup, really good lunchtime dish. The ingredients for the soup today, we're going to start with celeriac. We have 1 leek. We have half an onion. We have some peeled potatoes, a little bit of celery, 1 stock cube, a little garlic, some thyme, 2 ounces of butter. We have our seasoning, salt and pepper. We're going to use white pepper. 2 apples, some homemade garlic butter, some nice seeded bread. To finish off the dish, to garnish it, we're going to garnish with some flat leaf parsley. And we also have bay leaves. A little bit of cream. We have 200 ml of cream. And some rapeseed oil. To start off with our soup, first of all we're going to prep our veg. We're going to take our celeriac, we're going to top and tail it, which means cut the top and bottom off it. And we're just going to take the outer skin off, just like prepping a turnip maybe. And right around the outside. And celeriac is a very versatile veg. You can nearly use it for anything that you can use potatoes for. And it's not used quite enough at all. It's got a really unique flavour. So we just take all the skin off it. And then we're just going to chop it up small. Like so. Dicing it there like that. This is a very large celeriac, so we're probably just going to use half it maybe. Okay. Now we're going to add that to our pot. First of all, we'll throw in some of our butter, 2 ounces of butter. We'll get that cool. And then add in our celeriac. And we want to sweat that off. And we sweat it off in the butter. And this adds flavour to the celeriac. And it also adds flavour to the soup then eventually. Just peel half our onion. And the same as that, we'll just chop it up. And we add that in also. And we sweat that in as well. And as you sweat everything off in the one pot, all the flavours marry together. And take our leek. And we just use the white part of the leek, the bottom part of it. The green part at the top is bitter, but this is also a white soup, so the white vegetable is better. You slice it in half. This is so you can get into the layers. As you can see, a little bit of dirt here. That's where the dirt builds up by cutting it in half and then washing it. And that's how you prep a leek. So then we'll just slice it up, like so. We'll add this to our pot also, we'll put that in as well. I'll give it another stir. And you want to cook these without adding any colour, so keep it moving all the time. And you just reduce it down. And then we're going to add a little bit of garlic. Garlic. Okay. We don't have to chop our garlic too fine because we're going to liquidize this soup at the very end anyway. And we'll add that in also. Okay. So next we're going to add some water in our stock cube. Water. Yeah, so 2.5 pints of water down in there. And we have our stock cube, vegetable stock cube. We add that in also. We're going to add our apple. We just remove the core. Chop our apples up also. And we add that in also. And next we'll add our potatoes. I've peeled these potatoes already. Just chop them up also. As you can see, away nicely there. And then we add our potatoes. And we cover the lid. So we're going to make a poke garni also to add to our soup. So take a little bit of tin foil, take a small bit of celery, some fresh thyme, some bay leaf, take one, and just going to wrap that up, like so. And then to the top of your knife, you're just going to punch a little few holes in it. And this will add flavour to the soup, and we can remove it afterwards. So we'll just put that in there. Now, and we'll leave that to simmer, turn it down to a simmer once it comes to the boil, which it has done. And we'll turn that down to a simmer, and we'll leave that for 45 minutes. And then we'll come back. It's simmering away slowly there for the last 45 minutes, and it's cooked out nicely, I think. So first of all, we're going to remove our poke garni. Get out. And then we're going to liquidize. Now you can see the soup is all liquidized and getting creamy. So now, that's to one side. We're going to take our toast, seeded bread, and we're going to put it on toast. And we're going to add some cream to our soup. Alright. And some seasoning, some salt, some pepper. And we'll mix that in now as well. And that's coming together nicely now. Nice and creamy. And we take our seeded bread that we just toasted. We have our garlic butter. It's just soft butter, chopped garlic, a little bit of chopped parsley, and a little bit of curry powder. And we spread that on our toast. And then we'll dice up into little croutons. Take 2 little slices of the apple and we'll julienne it. And julienne means cut into little strips. Like so. Now our soup should be ready to plate up. Take our ladle, some of our soup. And then we'll add some croutons. Garlic croutons. Some of our apple. And a little bit of flat leaf parsley. I'll let it off, but you're going to add a little bit of rapeseed oil. Just a little sprinkle on the edge. And there we go. A nice lunchtime dish. Celeriac apple soup with garlic croutons.